One of the other nice things that happened in the last few years is I've narrated a bunch of books, children's books, and the 3 Grammys are actually all for narrating children's books. The first one was for a book called Mama Don't Allow, based on Mama Don't Allow No Banjo Playing Here. Mama Don't Allow No Banjo Playing Here. We don't care what Mama Don't Allow, I wanna play my banjo anyhow. Mama Don't Allow No Banjo Playing Here. And then we lost one to Elmo. And then we lost another one to Elmo. And then I narrated a book based on this great old song. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll... You guys know this? I can't believe it. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you, but it was the horse. Okay. And then we lost one to the sea to Linda Ronstadt did a children's record. Then Mr. Rogers died, and they did a big, superstar celebration of Mr. Rogers songs. And then I narrated a book I never thought was going to be a children's book, but it's a great song by a great friend of my late brother Harry's, a guy from Chicago. He wrote a story song about a train that goes from Chicago all the way down to New Orleans. Arlo Guthrie had the big hit with it. The song you all know, and. Steve Goodman wrote it, wonderful guy, died of cancer about a year after Harry did, 1982, great loss. But I'm so pleased I get a chance to do this song the rest of my life. I won a Grammy for this, a little embarrassed that Arlo Guthrie didn't or Stevie Goodman didn't, but hey, life's not fair. Once in a while it bounces in your favor, you know. Help me with this chorus. I'm riding on the city of New Orleans, Illinois Central, Monday morning rain. There's 15 cars and 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. He's out on a southbound Odyssey, and the train pulls out of Kankakee, riding out past houses made of steel. Passing trains that have no name and freight yards full of old black men. The graveyards are rusted automobiles. It's good morning, America, how are you? Saying, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, I was dealing cards with the old men in the club car. Penny a point, there were no one keeping score. Say, won't you pass the paper bag that holds a bottle? You can hear the wheels grumbling through the floor. And the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mothers with their babes asleep go rocking to the gentle beat. The rhythm of the rails is all they feel. It's good morning, America, how are you? Saying, don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Well, it's midnight on the city of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. It's halfway home and we'll be there by morning. in the Mississippi darkness rolling down to the sea. And all the towns and people seem to fade into the bad dream. This train still ain't heard the news. The conductor sings his song again. Passengers, oh please refrain. This train's got the disappearing railroad blues. It's good night, America, how are ya? Saying, don't you know me, I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the city of New Orleans. I've been gone 500 miles when the day is done. Things to do is to get to Alaska. I've actually played there 3 times. I've never taken the cruise up to Alaska. Anybody done that here? Worth doing? Worth doing. Well, that's great because actually there's a fan cruise happening next May with myself and my daughters. And we're going to go out of Seattle, spend a week going up and a week coming back and ending up in Seattle again. So if you're at all interested, I got some cards here. You go or go on my website and check it out. It's next May, and it's supposed to be just a lovely trip, and it's one of my bucket list things to do. So,
big boat or little boat? Any good music?
The idea is 3 full nights of music. And the first night is a meet and greet. Second night is a whole night of music. And third night, same thing. And fourth night is the same thing. And I'm hoping my band will come. There's a good shot maybe that Jessica will come, my third daughter as well. But the Chapin sisters, Abigail and Lily, will be there, and I will too. And we'll do all kinds of stuff, from all kinds of music. And it just sounds like one of the great ideas. So we're going to see how, the idea, of course, we have to sell enough to make it worthwhile for them or us.
There's like 60 people here.
Okay. I got cards here. Check it out.
Lily's picking it up. That's right. Send me a bill. Send me a bill. I'll write the check.
There is a couple of songs that I wrote for Alaska in the last couple of years. My friend Cy Khan alerted me that there's two of the last 2 great wild salmon fisheries are in Bristol Bay on the Bering Sea, and they're being threatened by a gold and copper mine, one of these giant mines, which they say will be no problem, but it's right upstream in a place that has earthquakes and stuff, and they're supposed to build the biggest, draining pit of poisons right above where the last 2 wild fisheries are. And so he said he has this thing called Musicians Against the Pebble Bay Mine, and so he said he throw out challenge, write some songs. So he and I actually wrote this together. I haven't done it much, but let me see if I get a chance to do it. You and me and Mother Earth hold our breath. What is gold and copper worth? Life and death. For fishermen and fishery up here in the Bering Sea, murder in the first degree. May the whole world listen and join with us today. With hopeful hearts, we offer up a prayer for Bristol Bay. Turn around and tell your neighbor, tell your friend about this magic wild place we will defend. from the banker and the profiteer, who hope that we will disappear, but we return year after year. May the whole world listen and join with us today. With hopeful hearts we offer up a prayer for Bristol Bay. May the wild salmon come and fill your nets. May you make it safely home, no regrets. And may your great-grandchildren's stay to work and play and the boats of nigh Bristol Bay. May the whole... Where is the music stand here? Come on now. There she is. Thank you. This is Kathy, the music stand. May the wild salmon come and fill your nets. This is much better. May you make it safely home, no regrets. May our great-grandchildren stay to live and love another day and work the boats, that's better, round Bristol Bay. May the whole world listen. Just visualize. May the whole world listen and join with us today, dancing. Hearts, we offer up a prayer for Bristol Bay. One more time. May the whole world listen and join with us today. With hopeful hearts, we offer up a prayer for Bristol Bay. Actually, the original name was a corded zither, but it's really called now an auto harp. Oh, okay. Automatic harp. Here's a harp. Here's the automatic. It was invented in the States around the 1890s or so, and they sold a lot of them in the first year. They thought, oh, this will take over for the piano, great, and they didn't quite. It was a very hard tune. Now, luckily, I have these fine tuners here. Otherwise, it's like tuning a piano every time you pick it up. And the way it works is this. Here's the harp. And each of these sticks is a different chord. And the way they work is a stick, two little springs, and then glued to the bottom of the stick is felt, very soft fabric. If the felt hits the strings, it stops them. But they have each of them has different slices in it, so only certain strings ring through. So I'll play it slowly. You hear which ones are ringing, which ones aren't. So it's really pretty simple idea. Then you do the same thing in the next one. And then when you hit it, you don't hear the dead string. All you hear is this. And this. And the minor chords. Come in, the door's open, you are welcome here. Come in, the door's open, leave out all doubt and fear. We'll plant a seed together, and together watch it grow, and learn once more what we already know. rejoice in what we found. Let every heart take refuge in the sound. Feel the walls around us tremble, we will surely bring them down and find ourselves on common ground. Find ourselves on common ground. In our time together, I begin to understand there are bridges we can only cross together, hand in hand. Soon we'll head on homeward, we'll go our separate ways, but these echoes will be dancing down our days. Lift up your voice, rejoice in what we found. Let every heart take refuge in the sound. Find ourselves on common ground. Find ourselves on